Hello again, everyone. It's Vince Four from TradeWinds.com, and this is our update for January 3rd, 2017. Let's take a quick look at how the markets finished off today. Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster ride. The Dow gapped higher, was up over 150 points early in the session, then completely retraced and then bounced again and staged a pretty good comeback, finishing higher by triple digits. It was up 119 points, while the S&P 500 was up 19. The Nasdaq gained 45 points and the Russell was up about 8 points or so. So if we look at those weekly charts that we looked at last night, we did not get a trade below last week's low across the board. It did not manage to breach that level. So as of yet, this pullback has not been confirmed. Again, a trade below last week's low would confirm that. Now, TLT, if we go back to the daily chart here, did bounce nicely today, up about 51 cents, while gold also was up higher by about 8 points or so. Crude, on the other hand, down 2.6%. It was higher earlier in the session, making brand new highs at 55.17 before there was some news about the potential of Libya actually increasing production, and that rumor actually drove gold down, or crude, down sharply on very, very high volume as well. Two biggest gainers in the Dow today were Disney and Goldman Sachs. Aside from that, if we look at the chart of GNC, it has been getting pummeled all year long here, all of last year and into this year. And more bad news, they are temporarily going to shut down over 4,000 stores to reset their strategy. And this happens just as the stock approaches their all-time low here of 1029. If we look across the board, the weekly chart, the monthly chart, all have substantially lower momentum, headed lower here. And it is not good at all. So I think not only will we breach these lows here, we could potentially be heading much lower. And if their strategy doesn't end up working out, GNC may be reaching their end very soon. But at this point, they finished the day at 1103, and we'll see if they can hold these lows. They need a bounce here desperately. But as far as an opportunity to go long here, we are nowhere near it. I mean, at this point, what you need to wait for is some sort of bottoming formation, some sort of basing here. It'll be a long time, I think, before we get a buy signal on GNC, if in fact we get one. I personally don't like shorting anything under $30, so I'm not going to be looking at a short here. But at this point, that's the only thing, and the only type of play you should be looking at if you're interested in GNC. Any sort of pullback here on any time frame would be a shorting opportunity. Okay, that's about it for now. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you on our next update.